CDC is very concerned about the potential large measles outbreak. Tom Frieden, who is director of the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, said his agency is very concerned about the probability of a large measles outbreak in the United States because of the growing number of people who have not been vaccinated against the disease. You know, what we've seen is, and over the last few years, is a small but growing number, is what he says, of people who have not been vaccinated. That number is building. Now, the truth of the matter is that, roughly speaking, about 92% of the population has been vaccinated. And now here's the thing, and here's the rub on this one, with some of the highest levels of vaccination not where you think they would be. Like, the state that has the most vaccinations, like, rate is, like, Mississippi. So this is not like, oh, poor people can't vaccinate their kids. This is people who are elite who choose to not vaccinate their kids because they're reading some wackadoodle scientific study, right? But right now, there are at least 102 cases of measles in 14 states, according to the CDC statistics. And that number is growing because 8% of kindergartners failed to get the required immunizations against measles, mumps, and other diseases. In Pennsylvania, the number has risen to 15% of kindergartners. 8% in the southern part of California, 15% in Pennsylvania. America, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. We are literally going up the creek without a paddle. And my question is this. Now, I don't want to be the one to use the R word, but the hysteria that we had for Ebola because it originated in West Africa is not the same level of hysteria we have for really, really rich Caucasian kids in California who don't get vaccinated. But this disease is spreading like wildfire. Just saying. I'm just putting out the obvious. 3 months ago this time, when we had one Ebola case, people were losing their mind. They were like, ah! Now we have almost 103 cases of measles, which it's communicable by air. And yet people aren't going crazy.